Good morning students, welcome to the class. I am Rajni, your science teacher in DAV Police Public School, Kathal. Students, why does the direction of arrow change when seen through a glass of water? Why does the shape of the person's face change when seen through the glass of the water? And why does the lemon appear bigger when kept in the glass of water? Kept beside the glass of water. You can see here. The shape of the lemon is getting bigger when it's seen through the glass of water. This is due to refraction of light. So today we will start the new topic, refraction and dispersion of light, chapter number 10. When a ray of light is moving from one medium to another medium, it changes its direction. This is known as the refraction of light. As you can see in these images, when a ray of light propagating in one transparent medium and enter into the another transparent medium, it is observed to change its direction of propagation or to bend its path. This phenomena is known as refraction of light. This is due to the reason you can see here the pencil is seen as broken from the middle, but actually the pencil is not broken. It is due to the refraction of light. You can see here the light emerges out. It seems to be change its direction. It is also due to the refraction of light. You can see some more observation. The coin is much deeper than it looks in the image. So what is the cause of refraction? The cause of refraction is, as you know, that the speed of light in air is 3 into 10 raised to power 8 meter per second. It means 3 lakh kilometer per second. The speed of light in vacuum is 3 into 10 raised to power 8 meter per second, or we can say that 3 lakh kilometer per second. However, when it enters into the another transparent medium, its speed decreases, and it is change in the speed of light that cause a ray of light to bend its direction when it going from one medium to another medium. When a ray of light enter a transparent medium, translucent medium, its speed is change. The bending of light rays is basically due to a change in the speed of light when it goes from one medium to another medium. When the speed of light increase when it goes into the optical rare medium. It means if the medium is thin, if a substance it's optically rarer, its density is less, then the speed of light increase. And if the medium is thicker or denser, we can say it denser or thicker, the speed of light decrease. So it is the optical density on which the speed of light depend, or we can say that speed of light indicate the optical density of the medium. Of any two medium, the one having a higher value for the speed of light is called optical rare medium, जिसको हम थिन मीडियम भी कह सकते हैं, जिसमें स्पीड ऑफ लाइट ज़्यादा होती है. जैसे कि अगर आप इमेजिन करोगे कि वाटर या ऑयल में से किस में स्पीड ज़्यादा होगी, ऑब्वियसली वाटर में ज़्यादा होगी. एयर या वाटर में से किस में ज़्यादा होगी? स्पीड ऑफ लाइट एयर में ज़्यादा होगी, वाटर में कम हो जाएगी, बिकॉज एयर जो है इट इज़ ऑप्टिकल rarer medium and water is denser medium. So the other medium having the low value for the speed of light is called optical denser medium. अगर ऑप्टिकल डेंसर मीडियम है इट मीन्स लो द स्पीड ऑफ लाइट, एंड ऑप्टिकल रेयर मीडियम है इट मीन्स हायर द स्पीड ऑफ लाइट. तो it is this method to decide which out of the given medium have highest and lowest optical density, that is refractive index. अगर हमने पता करना है किसकी डेंसिटी ज़्यादा है किसकी कम है तो वी कैन मेजर इट बाय रिफ्रैक्टिव इंडेक्स. तो व्हाट इज़ दिस रिफ्रैक्टिव इंडेक्स? रिफ्रैक्टिव इंडेक्स of a given medium with respect to the another medium is measured by the speed of light in those mediums. If we are measuring the refractive index of medium 2 with respect to the medium 1, then we can take the speed of light in medium 1 with respect to the speed of light in medium 2. Refractive index, the indicator of this is n. If we are taking the refractive index of medium 2, then we can write it as n21. n21 is measured as the speed of light in medium 1 upon the speed of light in medium 2. And if we are measuring the refractive index of medium 1 with respect to 2, then it is written as n12. And for this we will take speed of light in medium 2 upon the speed of light in medium 1. So in this way we can measure which of the substance is optical denser and which of the substance is optical rarer. Absolute refractive index. Absolute refractive index is measured with the speed of light in vacuum and the speed of light in medium. So here we place the speed of light in vacuum above and speed of light in medium below. Then the value of relative refractive index or absolute refractive index comes out. It is always greater than 1.0 as there is no material optical less dense than vacuum. The relative refractive index is the ratio between the speed of light in material 1 and speed of light in material 2. Relative refractive index can be less than 1. There is no unit for the refractive index, it is meter per second.